play this War of Mine. This is because the developers, 11-Bit Studios, are bringing out a new game soon. Alters looks absolutely fantastic. It has a survival element to it, and it is compared to this War of Mine. This is my favourite game of all time, probably. I've done some videos on this already. Just coming back to it, the beauty of these settings, depth, the colours, incredible. Okay, now we're doing a solo run with Marko. It's just him. So that's kind of tough. He's going to get upset as the house gets raided. He can't do anything about that, you know. I can't put anyone on guard because Marko's got to go out and scavenge. So we're going to try and clear the house first. It's been a while since I've played, so I'm just going to try and get back used to these controls as well. Now, something that I want to do, I still haven't completed one of the story modes. Burning Embers, I think it's called. Done the other two, Father's Tale, which I don't think was so great. And the last broadcast, which was amazing. I've not done that third and final story, so I'm looking forward to doing that. But first of all, let's jump back into it. Doing a classic story. Again, this is just Marko on his Todd. First thing that you're always going to want to do when you start this game is try and clear the house. That is, get rid of blockages, like, you know, these rubble piles. Find out what you've got in the house. Unlock locked doors. You're gonna have to build a bed. I'd strongly recommend that you build a metal workshop so that you can get hold of the crowbar. I'm playing too much World War Z. There's no crossbows in this game. Right, we're not gonna necessarily pick up everything, because if you do, it can be stolen. And we can't really, you know, hold on to anything. So a lot of stuff we're going to leave in its original place, its containers. Where's the workshop? At least we're not in a big rush to get anything done. We only have the one person to look after all. We're probably going to need that actually if we're going to want to build the metal workshop. We're certainly going to want to build a bed. We're going to have to be sleeping during the day. We're going to have to do everything during the day, basically. Really tough. But there's only one person to look after, so fewer mouths to feed, you know, stuff like that. Marko here isn't sick or anything, so that's good. He is absolutely one of the best characters in this game as well. Fantastic scavenger. Now I'm wondering, we're not going to build that just yet. I wonder if there's a better location in the house. I wonder if I can build it along here somewhere. What I want is, I want the bed to be easy to reach, easy to get to. I tend to build it close to the door so that, for example, if somebody is so tired that they're just moving really slowly. Alright, stuff it. I'll build it there. Yeah, I try not to build it at the back of the building or anything like that. I want the person who comes through the door to be able to use it immediately. If they're sick or hobbled for whatever reason, could be injury, tiredness, I want them to be able to get to that bed straight away. Doesn't actually make any difference where you build anything. I hope we'll manage to keep it warm in here. Now they usually say that if there's a risk that you're not going to be able to keep it warm in there. What I want is a metal workshop ASAP. So should be able to build that. I want a crowbar for the first night, just so that just so that if we encounter any locked doors or anything, we can sort that out. Don't want to build that there. Let's put it there. I don't know why I can put the bed there, but no, I couldn't. Doesn't matter too much. Now, do we have the resources to build a crowbar? If we've built a metal workshop, a bed, and a crowbar by the first night, I'll be happy. I think that that is absolutely the best way to get started in any This War of Mine game. Regardless of how many people you've got. If you've got 4 people, you might want 2 beds, so on and so forth. But getting that crowbar right away, it's a magnificent weapon. It means that you don't have to sell the lockpicks that start in the house. So you don't have to use the lockpicks, you can sell them. Sorry, my mistake. Crowbar, it's a tool, it's a weapon. Right, happy with that. I don't think we've got a ton of time to build anything else. Let's just start. You know, we're going to continue clearing this house. This is a big old house to be in, just by us. It's got to feel lonely. We're going to be working till the very end of the day, that's for damn sure. Good old Marko. He's a very, very capable character, to be fair. He's absolutely fantastic in the board game as well. The board game is way tougher than the video game, my god. It's brutalizing, it really is. Yeah, I know. Decrepit squat, shelled cottage. Not danger. Lack of food. Just trying to decide where I want to go. Let's go to the shell cottage. We'll take that. I don't think we're going to get robbed on the first night. Mine. Is it safe to go inside? It's still going to be burning, like, for the entire game. Don't worry about it. Right, first thing that we're going to do, we're going to clear. We're going to dig through any rubble. We're going to open any doors. Could have built a shovel, I suppose. Shovel is a very nice quality of life item. You never actually need a shovel. You can use your bare hands to dig through this rubble. It just takes time. The shovel can serve as a melee weapon as well, useful for if you're going to get into some fisticuffs when you're out scavenging, or of course during guard at night. At a certain point, somebody should come to visit, and then we can have them join our household. That will continue as we go through the game, but for a good long while it's just going to be us. It means that the first part of any day is going to be spent sleeping. We can't really sleep at the shelter because we'll get attacked. what we want to do is we want to make sure that we leave, leave any place that we're scavenging with our pockets full. So while we're clearing, we should still have enough time to be able to have a look around, see what's here. There's different speeds at which people clear these. Marko is a skilled scavenger. He's young and fit, so he should really be able to do this much more quickly than, say, somebody like Sveta does. I think we're still going to have about half the night left to actually have a look around. What are we looking for? I mean, early on in the game, really we're looking for wood and just standard components. That will build all of the basic stuff. As we get into the later game, that's when you're looking for, more advanced things like diodes and specific things to, build ammo shakers and things like that. But right now we're in survival mode. We've got to build a stove. We've got to have some food. There's still an awful lot of stuff in the house, no doubt. This is the way that I scavenge. I clean everything out of the room, pick everything up, and then put it in a stockpile somewhere in the on the map, usually by the entrance. Okay, so we can't just do that. Now, the annoying thing is that anything that we pick up is at risk. We haven't got anyone on guard. Therefore, there's always a chance that we're going to lose anything that we leave at the house. I don't know all of the recipes for everything off by heart, so kind of going to be rule of thumbing it. I think we're definitely going to want once something has been built, it can't be nicked. Nobody's going to walk out with your heater or whatever. Okay, we're going to need the crowbar for that. Yep, even the toy components we're going to take. Sugar is great for trade. We don't know when we're going to actually need to trade anything. Usually sort of day 3 or so. So you can see that we're just dropping everything here. We'll have a full inventory of everything that we need. Okay, what have we got in here? Yeah, more good stuff. Good stuff for trade and things like that. Right, so 10 components and 5 wood to build a cooker. I just looked that up online. Not that much of a nerd, but I know it off by heart. I think thieves will steal wood and components, which is frustrating, but at least this is a good location. We're going to be able to come back here multiple times. There's good stuff here. I think I'll take the crowbar because we haven't cleared the house yet. There might still be locked places there. I mean, what I'm also thinking about doing is upgrading the workshop. And then we can block up the walls and stuff. But then if there's nobody stood on guard, don't matter, does it? So I'm gonna take some books just because they do help with your character's morale. We don't need food yet. I mean, I'm gonna take all of this. Don't want cogs. What would I build with cogs? Might want to build a water trap, actually. Let's see, is that... Just looking this up online. I think it needs some components. Rainwater collector. Yeah, 3 components. Sorry, 3 cogs. 15 components, 15 wood. Yeah, we should bring enough cogs just to be able to do that. And then again, we're leaving the rest just because... Yeah, just because it might get nicked from the house. It's that simple. I want to keep the crowbar. I'm going to trust that we are not going to be trading tomorrow. That would be... I mean, we might, but it would be pretty quick. Trader doesn't usually arrive until about sort of day 3, 4. And of course, anything that we keep to be traded could be nicked if somebody comes along. You alright there, Marko? Right. Yeah, your stomach's rumbling, but you're not starving, mate, so suck it up. Now, normally what we can do, of course, is we can have other members of the house working while somebody else sleeps or whatever, but it's not an option if you've only got one survivor. I am leery about taking everything out of its sort of spot in the house. I'm happy to discover it, but not actually take it while it is in its, you know, in its place. It can't be nicked. It's kind of like cooked food. If cooked food is on a stove, thieves won't ever take it. They might take the individual components, but once you've actually cooked a meal with them, they leave that meal alone because they're idiots. Talk amongst yourselves while Marko sleeps it off. We can let his hunger kind of develop a little bit. It's not really a problem until he's very hungry. But as for tiredness, as for sleep, we kind of want to deal with that right away. Takes about a third of the day for a character to sleep it off. Oh mate, are you the trader? I ain't got nothing. Oh, you... Ugh. Okay, it's unusual for the trader to turn up, but there he is with bells on. There might be a few little knickknacks that we could find around the house that we could trade. I'm not too bothered if we can't trade, because we don't need anything urgently at the moment. That's the advantage of just having one survivor. There's few needs. You know, you have 4 people, you've got to keep them hydrated, you gotta feed them, you gotta tend to any injuries or sickness or anything. One person, you need fewer resources, but at the same time, there's nobody to help you if anything goes wrong. Yep, makes sense to build that there. Right, we can do that some other time. Water collector. I like to keep these near the front of the house, just so that basically I've got everything all available on one screen. So don't have to build it yet, not until we're actually going to use it. Yeah, mate, we've got nothing for you to barter with. Could use a shovel, couldn't you? Trying to think what else we need. So we've got a bed, we've got a water collector, we've got a stove, we've got a metal workshop, we've got a crowbar. It's all good stuff to survive on, basically. Maybe what we could do is we could upgrade that stove before we use it. An upgraded stove is much more efficient with the ingredients that it uses to create food. Basically, you're going to use less water, fewer matches, that kind of thing. Obviously, the earlier that you upgrade your stove, the more value for money you're getting. Sorry, barter guy. A little busy. Okay, we got something with which to barter. Let's hope he doesn't bugger off. Fine, sure. It's getting towards the end of the day. Hope his patience holds out. I'm sure he's got something that's going to be worth this piece of jewellery. Well... cogs are flipping useful early on. I know we've got some cogs back at the house, but let's get cracking with this. It's agonizing when you've only got one person in the house. He's going to get upset when the house gets raided as well. They always do. But there's really nothing that we can do. Unless we could absolutely 100% accurately predict when we're going to get raided. But you can't, so... Maybe something that we will build is a radio. That helps keep us informed, it helps entertain our characters as well. Can't remember exactly what we need for that. I remember if we need some electrical bits. Yeah, two sort of diodes, electrical bits, and 7 components. Okay. Yeah, we've got some trading places, that's great. In the meantime, though, we can continue here. I'm just loath to leave anything behind. Somebody might nick that crowbar, they might nick those supplies, you know. There's not an awful lot we can do about that. One thing that you can say though, on subsequent visits, the scavenging process becomes a lot quicker. First it's a little laborious, but you clear those rooms out put everything in one spot. Okay, loads and loads of components, loads and loads of wood. That is pretty freaking nice. I mean, the trader definitely won't be back until at least the day after next. Again, because we have limited needs, we didn't really need to trade that first time anyway, so Marko is not a smoker, which is good. So we don't need to buy any cigs. Yeah, get those. Yeah. Okay, and we could definitely visit here at least one more time, 2 more times. We've got some high value objects there, like medicine. Not only are they high value because they're great for trade, but they're bloody useful as well. Okay. Alright. Frustrating. That is frustrating. But at the same time, they didn't take too much. As we get later into the game, we should have some more people at the house. And then we should have at least somebody, even if it's Marko himself, who can stand guard and protect things. So, until then, we're going to just have to consider this breakage, basically. Don't worry, I will be sleeping. I will make sure that Marko gets some kip. Maybe what we'll do is we will do that after we've got a few things done in the house, and then we'll put him to sleep, and then we'll end the day, rather than having him sleep at the start of the day and having to just sit and watch and wait. I think that'll make for a better video, because at least we'll be productive. Oh yeah, I was gonna potentially upgrade this, wasn't I? Can I upgrade it? I mean, it doesn't matter if I can't. I'll just cook the one meal. That's fine. Improve it right away. That means that we are making a saving every time that we prepare food. Fewer matches, less water as well. Okay, now somebody's bringing us something. This happens in this game. If you're in an unfortunate situation, then your neighbours will come and they'll help you out, basically. So this chap has got something for us. We will not look a gift horse in the mouth. Maybe what we will do yes, Marko is only hungry. He's not very hungry. But this will help keep morale and health up. And we can't really scrimp on either, because otherwise we don't have anyone to talk to and we don't have anyone to help us. Some charity handing out food. Cheers, mate. I mean, I'm stuffed, but yeah. We'll get this done. We're going to bust open that container, and I think we'll get some kip. Last thing that I want is for Marko to get in any way tired. I'll rip that open. What do we get? Yeah, we'll keep everything else there. Let's go up, let's go to bed, just so that we make sure that we have enough time for Marko to get a decent night's sleep, decent day's sleep. Okay, end day. Yeah, that dialogue suggests that he's had a decent night's sleep. I think really we just got to start unloading everything, both scavenge-wise and from the house as well. One of our trader buddies gonna come back. I'm gonna gamble that he will. Could be that he's gonna come back more frequently because we're alone. Coffee, that's a good trading item. Food, that's going to be useful. Fertilizer is useful later on. And I'm not too concerned about what else we bring. We're gonna come here at least one more time. We're gonna completely empty this place out. Day 4. Don't tell me that we were raided again. Ugh. Okay, fine. Bastards. Yeah, so poor old Marko is going to start getting a grump on because all of his stuff's getting nicked. Which is fair enough, really. Sorry, mate, there's nothing we can do about it. I mean, we could put him on guard, I guess, but it's kind of pointless. If we're getting more stuff from the scavenging than is being taken from us when we are raided, therefore we should keep on scavenging. I mean, right now we've got an abundance of decent gear, so kind of alright. I'm just gonna collect it all. I was considering sort of trying to keep it in the containers so that it can't be nicked, but that's just not. It's not really viable, is it? Sure, we are exposing all of this stuff we take to being nicked, but it saves us just sprinting around the house trying to remember where we bloody well put everything. I mean, can I? Yeah, okay. It's got to be open from the other side. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. No, stop doing that. I'm not. Sometimes the controls in this game are fun. Use the crowbar, you moron. Hey, Licia. Our cat is offering some advice. That is so useful. It's almost time to hit the hay. Bloody red was there for a second. Okay. Our last day visiting the cottage. Nowhere else has become available. Interesting. We can't take everything that's here, but I think we can probably take everything that is going to be of use. Yeah, take a couple of bullets, they're good for trade, books. Who knows, we might get somebody bring their kid along looking to be saved. So we have well and truly cleaned this out. These are empty shell casings and gunpowder. They're useful for producing bullets. I have never found a need to produce bullets in this game. Any ammunition you need, you find. Possibly on the bodies of the people that you kill. Still, traders like them, so. Okay. Right, what are we actually doing here? What? Whoa, hey, wait, what are you doing? What's he doing exactly? Weird. Do we need any of this? What else can we build? I think what we might want to do is we might want to build some rat traps. We need to improve the workshop for that. We could get a hatchet, I suppose, if we upgrade the metal workshop. We don't need a hatchet at the moment, though. Hatchets are great for getting firewood. They make exceptional weapons. Let's clear the house, shall we? Okay, lockpick. Yes, if you want to pick a lock quietly, a lockpick is obviously your best option. Better than smashing a door down with your crowbar. It's a rare occurrence, though. It doesn't happen often that you're thinking like, oh gosh, I've got to sneak by these guys. Really, you don't want bad guys wandering around in an area that you want to be in when you're out scavenging. So you're kind of really looking at trying to find a way to engage and destroy bad guys. You can't leave them wandering around. The chance that they're just going to spot you or something at some point. So stealth definitely does have its part to play in this game. But yeah, you kind of want to deal with those problems rather than let them linger. Shocker, somebody's at the door. No, don't. No, stop it. These controls. Okay, just go up. Up and around. I don't know why he wouldn't just walk across that plank of wood which is on the floor. It's... Shut up, I know, I can hear you there. Now, is this our friendly neighborhood trader man? Someone. Hello, neighbor. I'm Peachy. Oh. Sure thing, Joseph. That's very, very handy. Oh, nice guy, huh? And we're looking pretty good. We're pretty well stocked and everything. I think. Yeah, let's just chuck that there. I'm gonna do it. Just because we've got an abundance of food and everything, I'm gonna make sure that Marko is wanting for nothing as far as food goes. Yes, I can see that we've still got a cupboard up there that we have not explored. I think that whether we do anything with it or not, the radio provides entertainment, helps keep morale high. Come on, buddy, get this done. And then we can knock it on the head for the day. Don't actually really need to know exactly what's going on just yet, because there ain't an awful lot we can do about it, since there's only one of us. End of day. Right. That is dangerous. That is one of those instances where we need some stealth. St. Mary's Church. Decrepit squat. Now, if I recall, I think there's a chap here. Yes, it is this place. Okay, yeah, there's... I'm going to go to the back of the map first. Bash those doors open. Yep, I can help, yep. Cool, let me just rummage through all your stuff. Keep track of him because you can follow his footsteps. Let me just put down all this stuff of yours that I've nicked. Something cooler behind them barrels. Okay, what do we got? Yeah, good valuable stuff, useful for trade. In one of the versions of the game, you can't actually use the jewellery, the diamonds, for something else. You can actually use them to barter passage out of town. If you have 8 of those, you can charter a boat with somebody who's by the harbour. You buy your way out of this whole situation, buy your way out of the city. It's not something that I usually go for. I think I've done it just for the sake of completeness. You gotta have all of that jewelry. You kind of sold it, anything like that. You have a short window of time in which to do that. If you do happen to want to do that. Saw blades. That's something. Hi newbie, how you doing? Welcome to my little video on this war mine. Are you a fan as well? Is it something that you've played? I saw the trailer for the studio's new game, The Altars, and it really made me think, I miss this war of mine. Probably is pound for pound my favourite game of all time. Okay, we just got another exit from the map there. I think what we should do is we should upgrade the metal workshop and we will get access to the saw blades. I think that's a good idea. Love the game and a big fan of it. Yeah, I mean, I can't get enough of it. I've been playing it on and off for probably about a decade. Still remember getting it on my phone first time that I played it, and I was just blown away. I remember looting a house. I killed one of the occupants. I was like, ha ha ha, now I have all your stuff. And then a woman comes down. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? And then she started crying over the body of her husband who I just killed. I was like, what is this game? What the hell is happening? You know, and then I kind of got it. It's... yeah. Kind of got what it was all about. I didn't even realise that the guys who created this actually lived through the siege of Sarajevo, which is their inspiration for it. That's why it feels so authentic. You don't do custom runs. Well, this is actually one of the default runs. This is just Marko on his Todd, which is tough. I think it's not quite up there with Sveta and Anton, who that's the toughest run that you can do. My gosh. But yeah, having just one survivor, even if it is Marko, this expert scavenger, it's tough. So great, had a lot of fun. I also killed the old guy. Wow, that old guy took a beating. What are we doing? I think... we're due a visit from the trader any flipping day now. I'm going to take some HVIs, high value items. I want to get building them rat traps. We need 10 cogs, if I recall, for the rat traps. Each rat trap takes 10. Anything we need that we don't have is absolutely fine, because we're going to be coming back here. I was scared because you wanted to call the police. Yeah, even though I think in this situation, this vicious civil war where there's few resources and services, the police ain't gonna do squat really, are they? They're kind of occupado. It's funny, I've never done a run on this game where I've just gone around just murking everybody, nicking all of their stuff. Oh my god, look at that. Oh no, that's what we brought back. That's what they stole. Okay, it's ever so frustrating when they nick stuff, but that's not terrible. Still got plenty of food. We are kind of okay. A lone Marko run is tough. Yeah, I mean, I'm counting the days until somebody else comes along. It's not just what the raiders nick. It's not just what they take from you. It's the fact that Poor old Marko here is getting a right grump on every time that somebody comes and takes stuff. Okay, we'll take a saw blade. There's definitely use for at least one. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, well, Marko, a bit of a superstar when it comes to scavenging, isn't it? One of the characters can take even more. Can't remember his name. Okay, so we don't have any water. That's maybe something we need to get on before it's a problem. Let's just quickly turn the radio on. Okay, it's probably not going to get cold. That's good. I think we've got an abundance of components. Use them to build filters. Once you've got filters, you can create rainwater. I think we can start churning out rainwater. We've got the improved stove, which is great. That is going to require fewer resources when we're cooking. I think we've got to go to the workshop. Yeah, we've got to go to the workshop. Oh, somebody needs help. Okay. Now I wonder if this is somebody coming and asking if they can stay with us. Boris, he's my favourite character. Yeah, Boris is pretty cool. He's got Zippo as far as stealth goes. I mean, he just makes noise. He's a big old lumbering lug, isn't he? But yeah, I mean, he clears maps like nobody else does. 1-2 trips to most locations, that's it. You've got everything that they have to offer. Yes, we want to do that. And we can come back to this. We can leave it half built, that's fine, and we can finish that any time that we want. The ingredients have still been used up, which means that they can't be taken from us. Our kiddo. Our mum's very ill. She needs medications. Can you please spare any? She will die. Okay, yes, kiddo. Yes. I can't help it. I always do good guy playthroughs on this game. Thing is, that's a good thing. Now, Marko is a good person, so if we do good things for other people, that will abrogate some of the bad stuff. You know, some of the bad feelings that he's getting from the fact that he's just getting his house raided anytime somebody comes along. Using Roman to take out the military outpost is one of the most exhilarating things I've done in a game. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, for me, it's the raiders at St. Mary's Church when it's not there for trading. It's a hideout for bad guys. That is just ganking fools left, right, and centre is fantastic. Okay, let's make a filter. No, actually, let's get to bed. I'm concerned about the time that we have. I do not want poor old Marko getting tired. Let's remember to bring our saw blade. Okay. So we can do some good here. Because there's a bad guy there. Quiet house, I remember that. Like, I always wonder, like, who keeps closing the doors every time that you go back. You know, you open them when you're scavenging, you go back the next night and all the doors closed and you're like, is there a ghost here or something? I take Erica there rather than Roman. Yeah, I mean, Erica can handle herself. There's no two ways about it. She's a tough little cookie. Fun fact though, she's a smoker, but you never see the smoking animation because technically she's like a young teenager. And even though there's all this other weird stuff in the game, they couldn't show somebody that young smoking. Yeah, she can. She's pretty good at combat, Erica. I mean, she's not up there with. I mean, Roman obviously is a man. Marko, Bruno, definitely tough guys. But Erica will get the job done. She's good at backstabbing. Oh, and is it Erica who's a sociopath? I can't remember. She doesn't feel bad. Doesn't feel at all bad about doing bad things to bad people. I reckon Trader's gonna come along. Yeah, that's worth having. Okay, let's get out of here. And we're going back, and I've got to disappear off, unfortunately. So thank you very much for joining us, newbie. I'm going to be hopping on. I'm looking forward to doing this. This is kind of like a refresher, and then I'm looking forward to doing the story, Burning Embers, I think it's called, the third story. I haven't actually done that in this game yet. I haven't finished it. I haven't even started it. Yeah, and hopefully you can, you know, I'll finish this run definitely with Marko. And then I'm going to do the Burning Embers. But now, I'm afraid I've got to disappear off. It's really nice to meet you, newbie. Hope to see you again. Thank you for watching, but that's the end of this stream. See you again soon.